fast things are happening right now. Of course, COVID, we lost 1 year, and we got to move very fast now today because we got a lot of things to do this evening. We have a wonderful guest here joining us from the city of Leicester. I'm going to let her introduce herself to you. Take it away.
Hi Zed, thank you for having me this evening. My name's Shilly Pancholli and I'm the City Programme Executive for Leicester. I work for the England and Wales Cricket Board.
Of course, cricket is like a religion, isn't it? Here for us in the city of Leicester. We have a huge ethnic community here in Leicester now, and if you go around all the recreational parks, you see many parks throughout the city playing cricket. And of course our producer's in the studio today. He's joined us and he's smashing the studio to bits, but hey, we're used to that here, right? The show goes on. Of course, Shilly, now tell us, how long have you been involved with the ECB?
Okay, so I've been employed for a couple of years on the Dream Big Desi Women project.
Dream Big Desi Women.
That's right, yes.
Dream big, fly high.
Dream big.
That's right, yeah. So this is something that many people in the city will not even have heard of, right? So has this been a new project, or is it ongoing, existing project?
This actual initiative took the UK by storm in 2019. It's a great project to inspire women of South Asian descent to pick up a bat and ball and get active. It's great for South Asian women to get physical and mental well-being. We're doing it through our national programs and trying to get these women active.
Of course, prior to that, I do remember last year I was doing some work with the All Stars. So this is after the All Stars, is it, this particular scheme?
No, so how it works is these 2,000 women that we have been targeted to get active, these South Asian women, we're doing it through our national programs. We have both All Stars and this year the newly launched Dynamos. So All Stars is targeting kids from 5 to 8 year olds, and Dynamos for 8 to 11 year olds, which is, like I said, Dynamos is the new thing. It's very, it looks more like cricket, and it's more for the older children, which is great. And it's really kicked off this year. So we've had lots and lots of interest for both programs, which is absolutely phenomenal considering we're being post-COVID.
Of course, I read in the press that the ECB and the Sport England, they want to activate 2,000 women in the UK to the game of cricket. Now, is that on a competitive level or at any level?
So this is introduction to cricket. The South Asian women we're trying to engage is women from all different levels of cricket. It's not even actually cricket. You don't have to play cricket to be involved. You don't have to have any cricket experience to be involved. We've got women that have never ever played any type of cricket who have come on board, taken the activator training, and are now coaching within our programs. We also have women who have done cricket and want to help out. So it involves everyone. And like I said, we're targeting South Asian women, but it's anyone who wants to get involved in this program can.
Of course, out of the 2,000, how many women have you activated in Leicester yourself?
I'm so pleased to say that it is over almost 100 women in Leicester, and it's been phenomenal. It's just the group has grown. But we're not just training women to do, coach cricket. What we're doing is we're actually extending their pathway. We're giving them support. We're putting them through different training courses, and it's not just sport cricket related. We've put women through mental health first aid. We've put women through numerous different courses, including cricket courses. We have put women through coaching courses, scoring courses, umpiring courses. So there's a whole range of things that they can do. And Zed, we talk about cricket. Cricket is just the vehicle. There's so much more that they get out of this than just cricket. It's the social aspect. It's the growing the confidence. It's encouraging these women. It's elevating these women, which is absolutely, it's what I have great pleasure in doing.
Of course, we have been staunch supporter of sport health, well-being, nutrition, and using cricket, football, all the sports that we have in the city to help develop our communities in the inner city. Because inner cities all over England today are not as they used to be in the 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000, 2010 onwards, and now with 2020 onwards. We have so many diversities. And all of us, we have so much to learn from each other. Culturally, spiritually, much to share. And not to forget the good food.
I totally agree, Zed. And what's so great about this project is it's brought so many cultures and faiths together. And it's just, it's the underlying things, the fun, the social aspect. We've had chai and chat, cricket chai and chat. So like you said, the food, the tea, the masala tea, it's brought us all together. We've played together. We've done so many things. And can I just say, can I just touch upon what you said about, cricket in the city. Cricket, there wasn't anything for these women in the city. So what we've done is we've brought cricket into the city by doing cricket in non-traditional places. So it's not cricket pitches that we've been to. We've played at football clubs. We've played at temples, faith centres. Anywhere we can play, we've tried to set up a program and play so that it's more accessible for these women to get to.
Right now, here's a plan of action.
Yeah.
Now, you and I, we got to do the POA.
Yeah.
You familiar with the POA?
No, you brief me.
It's called POA, Plan of Action.
Ooh,
right?
Plan of action. I like this plan of action.
So we got to, me and you,
yeah.
and all of us at the radio here, you can see my team there, they're all excited already because they know something good's going to happen.
Woo, woo.
What we're going to do
yep.
is we are going to engage your team. Well, we got to say your team. I don't know how many people you have in your team. So it might just be you, but I don't know. But,
we have lots.
Dream big, think big. What we're going to do is we're going to engage you and create forums, create facilities. You create the facility and we'll bring the Bangladesh community, the Sri Lankan community, and all the communities that you have not as yet reached out to. So if we can collectively come together and bring these communities out of the wilderness, out of the shell, and engage with them, right? Then we're all going to win, aren't we?
I definitely agree with that. We want women from all backgrounds to come and join. So it would, that
what
would
you
be
got to do,
phenomenal.
Shilly, you got to give us a target, and you got to say, Zed Radio, we want you to bring to the table 100 girls. So if you've achieved 100 now,
you're going to match that.
Is 100 a good score in cricket?
It's absolutely brilliant. It's not a good score, it's a great score.
So now let's do this. Then we take that challenge on. And, like in the 100, you hit some big runs.
Yeah.
And we're going to hit some sixes and some fours. And we're going to collect all these different women in the community. And we get together and we create that atmosphere, right? We do the health, well-being, nutrition. And what we call it here on the radio is cricket and the community.
Cricket and the community, that sounds good.
Right.
I want the cricket and the community to all dream big.
Right, dream big. And we can start then working with them and getting involved with them and do some capacity building.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, your support is great, Zed. I really appreciate it. And if we, the year of the 100 coming out, if you can, get 100 women on board, that would be absolutely amazing. If these, anyone listening, if they do want to get involved, please, reach out to our website. The website address is ecb.co.uk/dream big. So if they do want to get involved, just email us, message us, and we'll reach, we'll speak to them.
Right, Shilly Pancholli is spearheading this particular program, Dream Big, with the Desi women attached to it. Yeah.
Yep, we want to get the women of Leicester, South Asian women, or all women of Leicester.
Yeah. Well, really, when you are saying South Asian women, I'm saying all women. To me, it has to be all women. It cannot only be geared up to the South Asian women. That I feel like we are segmentizing a certain part of the human race, which is not what we do here at the radio. We are about people.
Yes, right? I totally agree.
We need engagement with every one of you listening in out there. We want to start with the grassroots, yes, with the children. And you can handle young girls from 5 to 10?
Yes, young girls
And
are
then-
on the program,
Yeah.
young girls and young boys. You know, it's great to see that these women are actually role models that we never had within the community
So
before.
right now, I'm going to ask you to call in on 0116 4822 and talk to us. Give us your ideas, what you want to achieve in this city, how we're going to work together with Shilly. We get to work right away, right this minute. Or you can text me on 07748855055. So we need to work fast on this because cricket is a short season. We have maybe 12 weeks. Right?
Yeah, our actual program will actually run indoors too.
Indoors too, right?
So it will continue after September.
So if we create some platforms where we do a little bit of mentoring, a little bit of leadership, a little bit of coaching, there are quite a few girls that I know who have done the level 1, level 2 coaching courses in the Leicester City area. So it seems to go up and then it takes a dip, but we need to keep that momentum going.
That's right. We want to keep these women engaged. We
yeah.
want to keep them active, and we have lots of ways of doing that. We have lots of programs that can, you know, keep them engaged and keep them. For example, we have a team of volunteers from 2019. They have come together, a team of volunteers that have never played cricket before, who today are playing in a league, Leicester East Midlands League, which is absolutely amazing. You know, from no cricket to actually playing in a league. I'm so,
Do we have a
proud of
team
these
from
women.
Leicester playing in this league?
Yes, we do. We have a team that I've put together that have come together from the volunteer program, and they are actually playing in this Leicester East Midlands League. So it's absolutely
now
great.
we will need more details about that particular team,
Yeah.
and how we can tap into the team and bring awareness to that particular team, because not enough is known about that. Certainly I was not aware, and I'm sure many people in the city don't. So when we have a team, we need to support that team.
Yes.
And get industry, get all the people in the community involved, and then we can bring in our grassroots and we can encourage more people to join and make it work.
Absolutely, Zed. I totally agree with you. You know, the support is required. There's so many girls out there who, haven't got the opportunity to play. So let's provide that for them.
Now, all of you listening in right now, we need some serious CPD here, right? And that is not CPD as you do at work, continuous professional development. What we need here is commitment.
Yes.
We need passion.
We definitely do.
And we need dedication.
Yes.
So that is the CPD I'm talking about, right? So all of you, nothing's going to happen unless you get involved. Come forward. Shilly is ready to pick up your children at the age of 5, yeah?
Yeah, 5 to 8. They can go on
5
our
to 8.
programs from 5 to 8 and then 8 to 11.
And then 8 to 11, and we can start and we can have sustainability. And this is very important for health, nutrition, well-being, and also it's a big booster for confidence for these kids, isn't it?
For these kids and
Yeah.
for these women, yes. It's confidence building, social skills building. There's so much that they can learn that, it would be it's a great experience for them.
Of course. Now, everyone listening in right now, this is a program that Shilly Pancholli is heading. So if you do not get in touch with her directly, you can contact us here at the radio. But from today onwards, we shall start putting a plan together, and I would like all of you to get involved. All of you guys who are playing cricket right now, give us a call and give us your ideas, and I'm going to talk to a few of them myself that I know who are playing in the leagues and in the park cricket, in the club cricket, and enlist their help because they have children, they have sisters, how we can bring them on board and get them involved. And there's no reason why it can't be a family thing, is there?
Of course not. No, the family thing is the great thing. Mums are playing with their kids away from home, away from their to-do list. They're cooking, they're cleaning. They get quality time with their kids, which they normally wouldn't get. So, yeah, it's definitely a family thing.
Great. I'm very excited about your program. And for us, it's a challenge now to go find 100 girls out there. So I have... in my studio, we have our production team there, right? And I'm looking at them to see, how old are their children, the girls in their family. There's one there to my right. He's got about 5 girls in his immediate family.
Oh, that would be brilliant if
In
all
fact-
5 could come and...
In fact, if we can appeal to all of his what we call community,
Yeah.
right? Then I reckon we can pick up at least 50 girls just from his community.
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
That would
Now-
be amazing. Come and get involved. That's all I can say.
To the left side, I see another gentleman called Imran, right? I look at him and I see another 50 girls just that he carries in his database, right?
I think that's a good thing.
So that's what we have to do. And, you know, all these communities, Shilly, we have to reach out to them. Right?
Yes.
We're not going to get them to come to us. We have to go to them, right?
That's exactly what our program's about.
Yeah.
Zed, we've taken the offer to them. We've gone into the community to look for these women. We've not called them out. We've tried to go to them. So this is great.
So,
we can
Shilly,
do-
by the time I finish with you,
Yeah.
you're going to speak 5 languages.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
You know, can you speak Memoni?
No.
You'll be speaking some words for that, right? And then you'll speak the Bengali language, you'll speak the Sri Lankan language, you'll Daman, Div, you know?
Oh, yeah,
You'll connect
I've
with
heard.
all these different communities that are around this area where we are transmitting from right now. Right now, where you sit, within a 1 mile radius, there are 20 different diversities here within 1 mile.
That's the great thing about Leicester.
Right.
It's so multicultural.
Now, within 3 miles, there are a total of 40 diversities, right? So it's very important that we use cricket as a sport to engage with them all.
That's exactly what we've been
Right.
trying to do, Zed. We're trying to get all communities together through these national programs.
Of course, and I would like all the business community, I'd like all of you to get involved, right? Because what you and I do today will define tomorrow, right?
Exactly.
We can just sit here, otherwise our children will be faced with problems tomorrow.
Exactly.
So the onus is on us to step up our game, become aware of what we have to do to make a better tomorrow, Shilly.
Definitely, and that's exactly what this program's about. It's making a difference within our community, making that change, putting those mums in, those coaching places where they can be role models for all children.
Of course, Shilly, we're going to have a cup of tea,
Yes.
right? I'll bring the tea from Chaiwala downstairs,
Correct, chai, please.
and you bring the biscuits, right?
Okay, no problem.
And then we're going to make a plan and start putting these young girls together.
Yep.
And some older girls as well, and we will then hand them over to you and hopefully follow their progress.
Yes.
And check some measurability here, some accountability, right?
Definitely. We want these women to say cricket is a game for me because we want it to be for everyone.
Now, Shilly, I think you're doing a fantastic job here in the city.
Oh.
Engaging, you're putting yourself out. I've seen you in your own time running up and down the community, and I applaud you for that. I think you're doing a wonderful job, right? And you continue that, and we shall support you to support others. And that's what I'm asking all of you to do in the community. Take some time out. Your biggest asset in this world is your time,
Yes.
right? And spare a thought for your tomorrow's generation, because if we don't do that, then we're all going to be sad for it, aren't we?
That's right, Zed. And the time, it can be like a minimum of an hour to, a maximum of how much you want to give. So it's as little as they want to give to as much as they want to give. So anyone can get involved. Even if you think you don't have the time, they can put in a minimum amount just to come out and get active and be helpful.
So what we're going to do live on Radio Haj Radio, we are going to engage with our first client, who is like almost our agent, who's going to engage with the girls ahead. So his name is Imran Didat, right? And within a few minutes, he's going to come and join us. And
Okay.
I'm going to introduce you live on radio, right? It's a live introduction.
Okay,
So you know that we mean business here, Shilly.
Okay, that's
Right.
great.
We aim to do what nobody else has attempted to do.
Oh, great. I'm super excited.
Is it?
Yep.
Then you know that I've said it live, and I got
Yeah.
to then live up to it. Otherwise, you're going to say, "Oh, blah blah blah." At Haj Radio, they just talk; they don't do no action, right?
No, I'm going to come back on Haj Radio and tell you exactly how many women we've engaged with, and tell you how many women from the community have come out and got
Now,
active.
guys, while we're talking cricket here, my good friend Irfan, he was very instrumental in setting up the UK Asian over 50s against the Leicester Asian over 50s.
Oh, wow.
And Shilly, when I saw these over 50s, and I thought, you know what, a couple of them can still qualify for the England team.
Oh, amazing.
Right.
That's amazing.
They could not run, but they had the right technique. And guess who won?
Was it the age? Which one? No, tell me.
The Leicester Asian
Ooh,
over 50s won.
that's brilliant.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
They won. And that was quite, I was watching them. I was
By
watching
a
the match.
margin. By a margin.
No, they scraped home, but they won by maybe about a 10% margin. Now, what I'm going to tell you that, very important here for everyone to know, this match was in aid of the Leicester Children's Hospital at the Royal Infirmary. This is a campaign that we have been doing since last year, where we raised a substantial sum of money, and now the hospital is up and is in action. And Shilly, I want to take you down there to show you the facilities there. And then I'm going to encourage you, I'm going to request that you also arrange a cricket match, and we can get all the community there, and we can raise some funds there for the hospital.
It sounds like a great charity.
And you know, that's going to be a good fun family day out. We get all the communities out there, we get all the girls out there, they're playing cricket, and you know, it can be a 10-over match, can't it?
Of
a
course.
T10.
Yes.
And we can engage with each other, get to meet all the different communities. So it'll be a fun day out, and awareness for what you are doing, Shilly, and also awareness for our institution in Leicester, the Children's Hospital. And this is what I would like to do through all our radio activities and other radios in Leicester as well that are active in developing communities, is to use sport as a medium to take our community levels to another level.
Yes, that sounds phenomenal. It sounds like a great idea, and we look forward to the event.
So we're going to have to make an arrangement for that, because as you know, the season will end very soon in around September time. The last sort of club and league matches take place around the 20th September, around that period. So if we can fit in an activity in one of the facilities that you may have available in your contact base,
Yep.
and then let's get it on.
Yes, sounds like a plan. Sounds like a plan, Zed.
Okay, I hope that your bosses will support that initiative.
Yes, well, we will take it to them and see what they advise. I can't speak for them, but yes, you know, anything to support the community and to get women active is what we're all about.
Great. So now we've got, so there's a message our producer is sending us, and he's saying that Imran is on his way up, he's coming.
Yay.
So we'll meet him.
I look forward to meeting him.
Yeah, we look forward to meeting him. Now tell us about Dream Big before, what is it, Dream?
Dream big, Desi women. Or just dream big.
Well, I'm going to say Dream Big, all women.
Yes.
It doesn't have to be Desi women, right?
Dream big, yeah. The project is Desi Women because it's looking out for South Asian women for a reason, Zed. Because
already we have a message here, text message saying, what is Desi Women? Yeah. What is Desi? So that I'll let you explain that.
Yeah, so when we speak about Desi women, we're talking about women of South Asian descent. The reason why we say women of South Asian descent is because research shows that these are the least active within the communities, and hence why we are trying to get them up and active. So yeah, that's what we mean by Desi women. But like I said, this program is open to all. You know, we are inclusive of everyone. So if you do want to get involved from any background, we will say, come up, get in touch, and we will, get you active within our national programs.
Of course, as I remind you again, it's open from 5 to 10.
For women, for the actual activators, you can be at any age, 60. We take young kids on. We take, it doesn't matter how old you are. You can get active through the program. For kids, the program is, All Stars 5 to 8 and Dynamos 8 to 11.
So have you enough women in the city to make 5 or 6 teams that they can play against each other and put a competitive edge to it?
There are a lot of teams out there, Zed. and they're forever growing, which is amazing to see. The actual women that are putting teams together, I'm not too sure about how many there are out there. All I do know is that there is a new league that's come out, and clubs and my volunteers have put a team together, and there's some clubs that have put teams together within the city and are playing in this league, which is a newly formed league. So obviously there's demand there for women to come up and play.
Yeah, so I'll tell you a little secret, right? We played a match, and we were playing against a team, and they had 3 girls.
Oh, amazing.
And on the other side, and they beat us.
Hey!
Yeah, they actually beat us, right? And on our side, we had some serious batters, and we still lost the match.
Oh,
and,
well, that's good to hear.
So,
who run the world?
Yeah,
girls,
I will never ever discount the cricket played by girls. Now, afterwards, we were told that these were the top 3 girls in the city of Leicester, and they were training at the academy in the county.
Excellent.
And they were between 15 and 18.
Oh, wow.
So there's a little secret for all of you, right? Don't underestimate the girls, 15 to 18-year-old, and they were very good. I was impressed.
That's amazing to hear.
So it's a good idea even to have a team with the 2 or 3 girls mixed with the boys, isn't it?
Yes, of course.
Because some of them are capable.
Yeah, more than capable, I would say.
Of course. So we have in the studio join us today Mr. Imran Sidat. Imran, welcome into the studio. If you can come forward there. Imran, what about cricket now? Come on, tell us. I know you used to play cricket, didn't you? Many years ago, right? So
not played for a while.
Of course, what we need Imran for is not to play cricket. Imran, we've taken a challenge on here now.
You've taken a challenge.
We together. Imran, we do things together in the community, you know that. I support you, you support me.
Support from everyone.
Now, Imran, he's very influential, has a lot of contacts, and we need his experience, his wisdom, and we need his passion for community development. So, Imran, I'd like you to meet live on Haj Radio, Shilly Pancholli.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Not too bad.
Good.
First time meeting, it was good because last week it was good fun where, as with the same conversation, I had CFA outside our store fundraising money for mental health.
Oh, okay.
So it'd probably be a good idea for you to actually come outside our store to actually do something with the cricket, for cricket awareness.
To promote this initiative, we need some posters.
Yeah.
Right?
Do some posters.
Yeah. Maybe a collection box for the hospital.
Yeah, so with CFA and Help the Homeless, CFA did 1,100 quid on last Saturday. The Saturday before, Arif from Help the Homeless did just over 950 for the fundraising, selling cakes, at the same time interacting with, the public and the rest, where, awareness, like he brought a few of the trophies where people interacting with the crowd outside the store to tell them what they used to do. They're not just football, they're there to help the community at the same time, or different organizations. What did that do? They created 1,100 quid worth of...
Shilly, now do you understand what I say when I say cricket and the community, right? You see the marriage?
Yes,
right?
I do.
Or we can, if you like, quite easygoing and flexible kind of guy here at Haj Radio, we can call it the community and cricket.
True.
I'm okay with that as well. What about you, Imran? What do you say? Do you say cricket and the community, or the community and cricket?
No, cricket and the community.
That sounds good, yeah?
Yeah, I think that sounds good.
CC, so we have a unanimous. Now, this is a working session live on Haj Radio. Never been done before, right? We are actually working right now, making a plan, right? If you plan to fail, you fail to plan.
I see that, yes.
Which one are we going to be?
We're going to always succeed.
We're going to plan to succeed,
Yes.
right?
Zaid never fails.
No, it's Zed.
Zed.
Yeah, please. This is live. This is live program. You know, if you make a mistake, you're gonna get hammered. You're gonna get hammered. Shilly, you see,
Yes.
you see here, we don't waste time.
No, I'm seeing that. So hopefully you can get the women involved as quick as you can.
All right. What the idea is put forward outside his shop. There's a lot of activity goes on there, right? So Imran, if we can exchange what we're going to do, the format, how we're going to do it, and Shilly will come along and introduce what she's doing and meet some of your clients there who come visit your establishment.
Yeah, outside Curry's PC World, it's a busy joint on Saturday. Yet thousands of people that come. So what you can do is what you do, interact with the people out there, and then probably out there you'll get a whole load of people that will probably never thought there was a community that ever did cricket in Leicester, like CFA. So in reality, we can bring it all together.
When I told you, this man here
Don't put
is
pressure
capable
on me.
of 50 girls. Was I joking?
50
Well,
girls.
I don't know Imran well enough to answer that question, to be honest with you.
50 girls.
So
you make
Imran-
it like every girl that knows me. You're making
Imran.
Imran, you sound like a very,
not at
very
all.
well connected, should I say, very well connected man.
Imran, if you can speak to your team, and if we can make it happen, then we'll plan a day which Saturday
Yes.
we want to do it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely.
we'll plan one.
Yeah. So my role in this is to provide some good food for the volunteers who'll be out there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
It better be good.
we'll put our heads together and see what we can come up with.
Now this is engagement at a level which is going to produce results.
Okay,
Right.
but we need to tell our listeners, we will come back and tell them exactly what we've done at some point.
Of course, that's what we call accountability. And
Yeah.
we don't want to just waste time, do things, and then have no result come out of it. You know, we need a result, and we'll all be happy from it. You know, so this is the power of working together. That we're all from different communities. All three of us sat here.
That's
and
right.
we can make it happen, and we
We'll just
engage.
set a date, make it 4th of September. Okay, fine. So we have a target to aim for.
4th of September. Check your
I
diary
will have
now.
to check my diary and get back
Okay.
to you about that.
Yeah, 4th of September. Now, guys, on Haj Radio, you've seen a live working session, and you've all got an example of if you have the passion, you have the commitment, you have the dedication, you add it all together, it's a CPD. Yeah?
Yep.
What's the C stand for?
Commitment.
What's the P stand for?
Personal.
No, passion. Passion. See, I apologize for that. This radio,
Never trained her properly, have
this,
you?
this,
Yeah, I did go through the training.
on Haj Radio, there is no self-interest.
No.
None of that.
It's
there.
only spiritual
Nothing personal,
interest. Only
right?
spiritual interest.
We will go with the SI spiritual interest,
Yeah.
or spiritual intelligence will do.
Yeah.
But it's the passion and the dedication, right? So
Yeah.
this is the kind of CPD we do here on Haj Radio. So guys, let's make a start. I think I'm happy with that.
Yeah, me too.
So Shilly, I'd like to thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me this evening. I appreciate
You have
it.
been a wonderful guest,
Oh, thank you.
right?
It's lovely meeting everyone
Thank
we got a call here now. So
and
let's
being in these very
Shilly.
modern studios. I do think they're pretty groovy.
Yeah, there's a call, so let's see if somebody's going to tell us off or... Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
How are you, brother?
Alhamdulillah, I'm okay.
Is that your good name?
Arif from House
Arif.
of Homeless.
Arif, how are you? You okay?
Too bad.
You
I'm
listening
good,
in?
Alhamdulillah.
You
I am
listening
listening in, yeah.
Very
Yes,
good,
yes.
Arif. Very good. Are you a cricket player, Arif?
No, not at all. Football, yes. Cycling, yes. Cricket, no.
Okay, Arif, we have Shilly Pancholli here in the studio. You've been listening to her, haven't you?
I have, yes.
And I think, Arif, you can help us as well because you'll have some contacts we can engage. And Shilly, can you hear what Arif is saying?
Yes. Hello, Arif. Nice to meet you.
Hi.
Hi. It's good you play football, but you should get into cricket too.
No, ask him what you'd like him to do. And this is the live working session here, so
Yeah.
go on. Arif is a good lad. He always delivers.
Well, I don't know Arif well enough. What?
That's the beauty about Arif. People that don't know him, he helps them and he makes a difference to their lives. Arif is a MAD man.
Okay.
MAD
so-
man is a make a difference man.
Okay, well, Arif, it's lovely to meet you. And anything you can do to help, you know, the Dream Big project would be appreciated. And
Cool.
I would be very grateful. So anything you can do would be helpful.
Arif, you can
To
talk
support.
about the event that you had outside the store, so they know exactly what the kind of stuff that happens, because you've had it 2 weeks ago.
That's right. So, that was great of you to offer us that spot there, Imran, because what it is, I mean, you know, to get exposure outside somewhere like Curry's PC World or St. George's Retail Park is more or less impossible. So because you invited us, that was great. It kind of put us in front of a new audience, a fresh audience. I mean, a lot of our work is mainly highlighted online, on social media, Leicester Mercury. Sometimes we've been on TV like ITV Central and BBC East Midlands, but maybe some people haven't even heard of us because we still get that even now. So the exposure we got to some of the customers that came to St. George's Retail Park that day was great. They asked about the charity, about the work we do. Some people had heard of us, but you know they've not supported us in the past. Some people hadn't heard of us, so it was great to kind of pitch and kind of let them know exactly the kind of things that we do to help the community of Leicester. So yeah, it was a really good event. We had like a Mehndi artist there on the day. We had food there. We had samosas and paneer rolls, which always go down a treat with everybody. Sweet corns for the kids, that kind of stuff, and a few other little competitions. And you know, we raised nearly £1,000 on the day. So yeah, it was great. It was definitely good.
So it's a bit of charity. It's a bit of awareness. So Shilly, you got an idea now what he's talking about, right? To take engagement to a level where you are part of the system and public then is becoming part of your initiative.
I think, yeah, thanks for sharing that. I mean, it's an amazing way to engage with people. And I love the idea of having food and, you know, getting involved within, you know, where there's a great footfall already. So, and getting them involved in something else that giving them something they wouldn't normally think of, which is absolutely brilliant. I mean, you've got a retail park there, which, you know, you don't actually go to a retail park to, you know, shop for sport or shop for any of the charities. So I think that's an amazing way to get exposure and maybe something that we can actually use in the future for the Dream Big project, maybe to get exposure. I mean, the Dream Big project is a national project. We are in so many cities, but to actually get connected with the community, I think that's a great way to do it.
Guys, I'm a little bit worried about the men's cricket now. Arif?
Women's cricket will take over.
The way we are working right now, I think the girls are going to take over the men, which I'm happy about. They probably do a better job.
Yeah.
Imran. So Arif, thanks a lot for that. I look forward to engaging with you soon. We've not met since Ramadan Radio, but inshallah we shall meet soon. Thank you for your call.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Jazakallah khair, Arif.
Thank you.
What about that then, Shilly?
That's amazing. Just to hear about his experience and the exposure he got is absolutely brilliant. And, you know, we can only learn from these things, which is absolutely great.
You know, engagement with the project, plus the various different diversities in the city, it's a win-win for all, isn't it?
Sure.
Yes.
So, Shilly,
Yep.
I'd like to request that you share this wonderful idea with your peers. Right?
Most definitely. I will
And
be
then
taking these
tomorrow,
ideas back.
give us a call.
Yep.
And only call me with good news. If it's bad news, don't call me. Right?
Don't say that to me, Zed.
Imran, she got to call me with some good news.
Yeah.
And to say, Zed.
He's got my number. If you want to get in touch, he's got my
Imran,
number.
Zed, guys, Radio Haj, make it happen. Let's do it.
Yes.
And then we start getting the wheels in motion. We set up a date. And we put some tables out there. We put some food out there.
True.
Yeah?
Make it a fun day.
Fun day.
Fun day not to forget.
So we make it a fun cricket day. We get the cameras rolling. We get the national TV up there, right?
Yeah.
And why not?
Sounds like a plan.
And these kind of things, all good things that we do in the community, we should share not only with the city, not only with the county, but we share with the whole of the country.
Sure.
So that other people can see and be inspired and they can do the same in their county or their city.
Definitely,
right?
yeah.
And take it even all over the world. We live in a very, very, swifty world now, don't we?
A shrinking world.
It's called the swifty. we are going to energize with the swifty generation. Shilly,
Yeah.
Are you part of the Swifty generation?
I would like to be part of the Swifty generation, but I don't
You
know.
don't got a choice.
Well, she's pretty Swifty now. She got 2 mobiles there on the table. I've got one only. How many mobiles you got? One.
I only can afford one.
Okay, right. Here's, I'm going to tell you. Are you familiar with the Swifty?
No, tell me about it.
Shilly. Dream. What's it called? Your product?
Dream big.
Dream big.
Yeah, Desi women. Dream big
Now,
Desi women.
this is another project for Shilly. She's got to use the Swifty and get this project out and about. This is a working hour here at Haj Radio Live, right?
Okay,
So
so
Swifty.
I want women to to get on the program.
Right, here-
So contact the radio, contact
Right.
you, and let me put them in touch with me,
Right,
and I will get them on the program.
The Swifty is the Snapchat, the WhatsApp, the Instagram, the Facebook, the
yes.
TikTok, Twitter, and the YouTube.
Well,
right?
now I know what it is, Zed. I can honestly say that I am not a Swifty person.
Right.
My son actually looks after my accounts.
Okay, now, Shilly, now I know you said to me you
You
had
need to train her how to use all these accounts.
I'm learning myself.
Both of you are not.
Yeah, I'm learning myself. Now, when often we talk about the Swifty and we get a call and somebody will say, you forgot the LinkedIn, right? And then I explain to them that, the LinkedIn is not part of the Swifty because it's for the business community and so on. But,
See, I'm a bit old-fashioned. I'm still word of mouth.
people listen in.
And it's worked so far.
Yeah, no, we must
You
engage.
must have a loud mouth to just by word of mouth get around everywhere.
Right, so...
my son's friends always do say, "Why is your mum shouting?" And he says, "No, that's just the way she speaks."
Right. So, guys, Shilly, I got to say goodbye to you now. And if you say goodbye also to all our listeners, because I know you told me you had to go.
Yes, that's
so
correct.
then me and Imran are going to continue planning to succeed while you're gone.
Fabulous. Well, thank you so much for having me this evening. I really appreciated it. And it was lovely to meet you.
Thank you.
Guys, meet you all.
Have you had fun?
I have. And I hope we can all make a difference together, stronger as one team.
Great. So I look forward to meeting with you tomorrow and look forward to receiving your call again so we can get the wheels in motion. 100 young or old or 100 women.
From all backgrounds.
Hundreds our target.
Yeah.
Shilly's got our own target, but 100.
Let me see your 100. Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
That would be great.
And this is to follow up the 100 cricket that's presently taking place.
And
terrible. I went there to
out
Manchester and it was a washout.
It was a washout, yeah.
I'm going to Leeds on the 17th. Hopefully
it'll be good.
That turns out to be not a total washout again.
I see.
Bless you.
Right, thank you very much, Shilly.
Thank you so much for having me. Okay.
You're welcome.
All right, thank you, listeners. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thanks, bye.
So that was a wonderful time we had with Shilly Pancholli from the ECB. She is working very hard in Leicester, engaging and promoting, developing the women's cricket in the city of Leicester, right? So she's doing a wonderful job. And we should all get behind her and support her wherever we can, because there is a lot of work to do. And we have to engage all the communities. So I will be calling many of you in the various different communities to get this initiative energized, right? So what we do collectively, Imran, is going to make a difference, isn't it?
True. Out there, we've had Islamic Relief, we've had Help the Homeless, and we had CFA last week. Islamic Relief raised over 500 quid, Arif raised 950, and CFA raised 1100 quid. But the amount of people from different parts of the country, people from Hinckley, Coventry, and Nuneaton, that came, they're like, we never thought there was a football academy in Leicester. But it was shocked that, it was run by Muslims, and the amount of mixed people that are actually part of it, from the Sikhs to the whites, the black, all working together to become as a football academy. So it's amazing how we can bring the community together. So everyone uses the front of the store, come there from 10 in the morning, all the way till 6 o'clock at night, with cakes, biryani, akni, then face paint. You have Mendi artist. Some people have raffles. Some people have games that they play. Guess how many are in a bottle. And then at the end of it, we give away prizes. And we work together as a community. The store does a little. The community join together, like different places, like people Instagram people will come in and donate cakes. Some creators come in, some caterers come in, say we'll drop off 50 boxes of akni, biryani and the rest. So it's good fun, and all of it goes towards that charity on the day.
Of course, community engagement at that level to reach out to all members of the community in the city and the county.
True.
This is very, very important. This is something that the radio has really pushed very, very hard to make it happen at all levels, with our institutions, with our fire brigade, with our ambulance, with our police, and everybody really.
True.
We're all part and parcel of this moving community.
True.
And what I particularly like about Shilly's project is the grassroots, because this is where sustainability comes from. You know, our investment today has to be with that age group from 5 to 15. If we don't invest in them, Imran, then we will be responsible for tomorrow's issues, problems.
True.
Right? Totally. And it
The
cannot
thing
be.
in football, you don't get as many Asians that actually make it into professional cricket, professional leagues.
But we're going to change that,
Yeah, we want
Imran.
to change that. But the advantage with cricket is how many Muslims that are in the leagues that are playing 100 at the moment. There are Muslims that are wearing hijab that are playing in 100. One for the Birmingham, whatever, Panthers or whatever, is actually playing with a hijab, and that just shows you that it's not that much of an issue within cricket. Okay, football, we'd like it to change. We'd like to see a Muslim player play in the Premier League to represent thing, but you've got quite a few Muslims, not from the Asian community, but from out of African players and that are playing in the Premier League. Mo Salah, Mane, you got so many players, Popper, you got so many players that are playing in that. But why can't we get more people of our lot, like influencing a national sport, which makes a difference, you know, that Muslims, they're not only just about praying at home, but they want to, i.e., help the community, they want to be part of the community. This is what makes a difference.
That is absolutely fact what you've said, and I think the way forward is that we start doing many small initiatives like this, and if we get it right there, the big initiatives will happen itself.
True.
And for us to work together as a team, all of us in the Asian community, in the sport of football, in the sport of cricket, will make the difference. And that is what I'm trying to impress upon all of you out there listening in right now, that we're not particularly focusing on one particular tribalistic, cultural tradition, one community. We want all of us to come together, to work together as a team.
True.
Yeah, and then we can drive our initiatives, and Allah will support our good niyyah.
True, of course.
Niyyah is intention, for those of you who don't know, right?
Yeah, and the thing is, when you think of doing for others, others will do things for us. You know, we think of one another. You know, like the charity outside, they're not gain for me. It's for charities that are struggling at the moment, like Peace Centre, Feed to Care. They're coming on the 14th of August. Then Peace Centre, Mala Lokat's going to come outside the Curry's PC World on the 28th of August. So all of these lot, at the moment, they're going through a hard time because, i.e., not many people are funding the food banks and the rest. So what happens is it gives them people that they've not heard of. People can come up, would hear of them, would say, okay, I'll support you. Okay, I'll drop a bag of food off, to your organization. And what it does is for that, it's helping others at the same time, because people wouldn't have heard of. Because Peace Centre or Feed to Care, whoever they are, no one really knows of them. They're just a local charity that go around helping others. But everyone needs support at the end of the day, for a charity to run. So I thought, okay, might as well use the front of the store to maximize the opportunity and for them to, get exposure in a busy place like Curry's PC World outside. With the footfall that you have, it gives them exposure that they wouldn't have ever got. And most places to get into a retail park is very hard. And at the same time, as you heard Arif, it was amazing. He was there and he wants to book next year already. He wants to do something next year already. I go, this year hasn't finished. So yeah, hopefully, we can work with many organizations. If you want to do an event outside the store, contact Radio Haj. Akil and them have got my number. They'll share my contact details. And at the same time, what happens is that gives you an opportunity to do. Probably only going to run it until the end of September this year. Only reason why is to get to October, it gets cold and the rest. Volunteers won't probably stand outside that. But if you want to work with me next year, part of doing something for charity, give us a call and we'll book it in, because what happens is there's quite a few charities that have done it this year that want to do it next year. So we can make a plan for next year, hopefully.
Of course, by following this example, more of you who have got large retail outlets, this is a great way to increase your own footfall and at the same time deliver for the community. So this is what we call here at the radio CSR, which means community social responsibility.
True.
Yeah. Normally, CSR is normally known as corporate social responsibility, but we have now redefined it, Imran. We call it community social responsibility.
True.
So I applaud your company that are taking this initiative to do that, right? And that is absolutely great. Yeah. So Imran, you worked very hard during the month of Ramadan, and then we all went to sleep. We needed 11 months rest, isn't it?
11 months.
And the radio has put us into action early. And I said, no, it's not Ramadan yet, and they called us back to work.
You still not made your number one spot as a charity person.
No. You
got until next Ramzan to make that happen.
Well, I had a good practice with you, Imran. And
you never succeeded. I thought you only believe in succeeding, but
Yeah, it's a lot of practice required. Practice makes perfect. And I had a good training with you. I sat with you for at least an hour when we did the fundraiser for Islamic Relief. Yeah. And I need to get some more tips from my brother Yusuf Chambers. He's the expert on fundraising.
And then we will have another bash next year.
Definitely, I'll look forward to that. But for now, I think I'm going to look forward to the 4th of September to come and support this initiative. And we can do some charity fundraising there for one of the good causes, and also to collect the support that she needs. Shilly needs 100 participants from us. Yeah. We have to deliver 100 participants for Shilly.
With social media, the rest, we can make it a fun day. But the thing is, how many people ain't heard of that there's grassroots that happen in Leicester?
Well, I think awareness is very important. All of us, we will talk to her tomorrow. We'll get this plan in action. And if we can put this 100 away within the next very short period of time, we'll be happy. That's one deliverable, box ticked. We're happy.
So you've succeeded.
We've succeeded, yeah. We made a plan and we succeeded, right?
When we work together, we succeed. When you want to challenge by yourself, you fail.
You can't. Yeah, this is how it always goes, and this is what we imply and we teach to everybody, right? So, brothers and sisters, I'd like to thank you for listening in today. You've been an absolute wonderful listening audience. Although I'd like to ask you to ring in, talk to us, like Brother Arif did, or send us text messages, and do text into the studio, because you all guys keep texting me on my mobile. I don't know how you got my number there. And you need to text into the studio so our producer can also read what you're texting. So here's a text that came in to me. There are some wonderful, great initiatives for Leicester's South Asian women right this minute. And you can be a novice. You don't have to be a pro or a cricket expert, and you can get involved and have some great fun, right? And a great one here for Shilly, saying Shilly is doing some great work. Long may it continue. So that's from May. So thank you very much for that, May. Yeah. It's a good blessing that everybody is taking part in this,
It worked in well, because what I was going to talk about was that, and then we worked together, which we made a plan for her that can execute, hopefully in September. Yes. Not only that, but when it comes down to it, that plan, it works as a community. So people out there, that want to donate cakes, caterers that want to do akni, biryani, and the rest. The more things we have, the better it becomes.
Of course.
And there's that. So not only that, so whoever wants to contribute, either on my contacts, either contact myself or at Haj Radio for that to happen. But when we set a date, Haj Radio will advertise it on their social media. I'll do it on mine. But we'll work together. So we'll make it a day that makes it a fun day. So people come there, buy things, remember what they need, and leave a lasting memory that we've got grassroots for the women in Leicester, that, you know, for whatever part of the world they come from, whatever part of the UK they come from, there are different cities that they can go to play grassroots, where there's support there, which people never thought there was. So let's make it happen. When it happens on the 4th or the next Saturday, whichever day it is, we'll advertise it on Haj Radio, and we'll make it happen.
Okay, guys, I'm going to thank you for all listening in right now. And from me, I'd like to say Assalamu Alaikum. Look forward to joining you tomorrow. We have a wonderful guest joining us, the Right Honourable Claudia Webb. She's going to join us tomorrow. So start getting all your questions ready right now, and text me tomorrow. She's going to join us tomorrow at 6 o'clock, right? And from 6 till 7 p.m. So do join us. We're going to have a great program with us. I'm already getting my 100 questions ready. And all of you, I got to tell you now, Claudia, she goes at 120 miles an hour when she starts, right? And my producer can't keep up with her. She's very fast. So tomorrow,
it takes a lot to keep up with him.
Yeah, we got to slow her down tomorrow and deal with her. So Imran, thank you for joining me today.
Anytime.
And look forward to working with you again, Imran.
Inshallah.
So Jazakallah khair, everybody.
Salams.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi.